Congresswoman Perkins again. She's done a great job of making sure that the first Monday of February we celebrate African American culture, kicking off African American History Month here in our city. And I want to thank Christian Garlic and everyone that helped her with the flag raising out front at 4 o'clock. And I want to let Mrs. Garlic know that Jimmy Keller has been put on desk duty for pulling her over. Mrs. Garlic leave, or is she still here? She left. Well, Reverend Garlic, you tell her that we're going to move Jimmy Keller to desk duty for her. That was a great story for those of you that were out there. As Mrs. Garlic is making these presentations, she calls the officer Jim Keller. She looks at him and says, "Well, you're the guy that pulled me over last week." Good story. And I just want to say that, Senator Lesniak was here a few moments ago, and I know he spoke up here and he spoke downstairs. He's been someone who's representing us for a lot of years in the state Senate, the state assembly, and he's also known the guest speaker for a lot of years. And I don't know how much he shared with you, but him and Senator Bill Mitchell go back well over 30 years in this city, and it's good to see. I knew it was Billy, now I call him Senator Mitchell, but we were at a Democratic convention out in LA when they were nominating Al Gore for the presidency. And Bill was a delegate from Georgia, and I was a delegate from New Jersey. And we were sharing old political war stories about Elizabeth. And he hails from Stone Mountain, Georgia. And as all of you know, that was a line in one of Martin Luther King's speeches when he said, "Let freedom ring from Stone Mountain, Georgia." And now Bill Mitchell is the senator from Stone Mountain, Georgia. Welcome. To the members of the City Council, Council President Nelson Gonzalez was here. Thank you, Council President, for being here. And the councilman from the First Ward, Councilman Manny Groba. Thank you, Councilman. And the councilman from the Fifth Ward, Councilman Bill Bollwage. Thank you, Councilman, for being here. And of course, Councilman at Large, Patricia Perkins Auguste, and the proclamation. She must have a lot of friends in the audience. I know Charlene Bathos is here as a candidate for the Board of Education. I want to thank Charlene for coming as well. John Whitney is here. So before the pen of Thomas Jefferson etched the majestic words of the Declaration of Independence across the pages of history, the African American committed himself to the cause of democracy through his participation in the colonization of America and through the shedding of his blood in the American Revolution and all wars hence. The historical records of the city of Elizabeth indicate that the African American citizens have long contributed to the rich cultural heritage of our community and strong foundation of our democracy. African American citizens of Elizabeth continue to make significant contributions to religious, civic, and social life of our community. February has been designated African American History Month to draw attention to the vital roles played by African Americans during the course of history. So as Mayor of Elizabeth, I hereby proclaim February 2012 as African American History Month in the city of Elizabeth. And I want to thank all for the recognition of African Americans in our police department, our fire department, as well as the first African American to serve in our police department in 1923, which surprised me. I didn't actually know it was that early. And the first African American fireman named Spunky, who I didn't know that until Alonzo Jones emailed me his picture a couple of days